Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to the Horse Lord Mecha campaign in Hearts of Iron 4. In the last episode, we were able to divide the Shoshone territory into several chunks and reduce them, and ultimately take their last few major victory points, primarily in Vancouver and Seattle, and force the Shoshone to capitulate, and then clean up the rest of the remaining Shoshone territory. So that has been done. The remaining combatant in the war is the absolutist Chinese faction, which has been in a civil war with the fascist Chinese for a while now. Well, since the early stages of this particular segment of the series. But they really haven't been able to get at each other. But now that, we're involved, the Koreans are in the war, though they're not really doing too terribly much. I think it's because they have significant supply problems along that front. The Italians, French, English, and Kiev. There's some Iroquois in there as well. Forces have created an incursion here and are making some progress. I really don't know what happened, but in the current version of the game that I'm on, when you zoom in like this, it's basically impossible to tell where the front lines are. It may be a result of some weird interaction of mods and the fact that I'm running an old version of the game, or something, but well, just have to deal with it. So, we'll see how it goes. It's because the strategic view adjustments that I think was clarifying a lot of that mod that I typically use doesn't work anymore, so oh well. So, what are we going to be doing first? Yes, first thing we need to do is design a couple of new ships, because we got some new tech for ships. In fact, we've been working on a lot of naval technology recently. Or do I want to wait until those improved airplane... No. I don't think that actually creates anything new. I think it just improves the existing catapults if we have them. Yeah. So we should be fine to go ahead and do this. So, I'm actually going to slow things down just a little bit and unpause them. I did give orders to all of my divisions in North America to kind of spread out along fronts to hopefully mitigate the supply problems in certain areas. So we'll let that work out, and hopefully that'll get taken care of. We've got a lot of repairs to infrastructure to get done, so, that should help as well. But for now, what I want is new cruiser hulls. Okay, so the light cruisers we name after rivers. I'll probably need to figure out a river to name this after, but let's clear all this stuff out, because this is going to be the light cruiser. So light cruisers are going to be using... I want to use the light cruiser batteries, which are what? 155 millimeter. So that's what? 6-inch guns. versus 130 millimeters, which is a little over 5 inches. This lets them move at a greater speed. What do my current ones use? No. Those are destroyers. Those are destroyers. Right. Actually, I wonder if I could create a variant, because I should have better torpedo launchers now. Yes. Better depth charge launchers. No change there. Anti-air 4s we have. And light battery 4s. And this is the Dnieper class refit, I guess. Improved. Switch those to 1, let those 2 finish, and then we'll do new production. Infinite. And infinite. There we go. Those will finish, and then everything will be fine. Okay, so the current Oslo class are using what? They are using the light guns. Okay, then that's what we'll do. We'll continue to use the same designs. But with the new hulls. There we go. Actually, I'm going to remove all this stuff, because that's all the optional components, as I did before. Rapid fire guns, light battery 4s. We're going to go with the anti-aircraft 4s. We're going to stick with sonar and radar. Engines. Dual-purpose secondaries. And cruiser armor 4. Yeah, that's fine. Rapid fire guns. Two batteries on the bow. A float plane catapult. I guess we can do that. Torpedo launchers and depth charge. I see. You know what? I'm going to go with the airplane catapults. We'll go with torpedo launchers and more secondary batteries. And we'll call this... They get named after cities. Let's see. Let's get this out of the way. Let's see, we named that Oslo class. Maybe Kiel? Save it. You switch over to the new Kiel class. Yeah, we're gonna need more steel, I know. We'll see what happens after May 15th. Sunk 4 Shoshone submarines. Excellent. Alright, so I need another cruiser. Now, these are going to be fleet cruisers. They're going to be using heavy batteries. Which are what? 8-inch guns, 203mm. Wait a minute. Oh. 203 or is it 208? It's 8 inches. Close enough. Of course, I accidentally canceled it. Anti-aircraft. This one's going to actually get some fire control and radar. Dual-purpose secondaries, best armor, and heavy cruiser batteries. So we got triple turrets up front. One aft turret. I want to give them torpedo launchers, more dual-purpose secondaries, and what can I do here? Anti-submarine? No. I'm going to give them more medium batteries, so we're going to do twin aft turrets. So lots of guns. And I'm going to call this the... maybe the Smolensk class? Well, we don't actually have a Smolensk. Smolensk doesn't exist. What about this? Rostov. There we go. No, you're not obsolete. The Oslo class is obsolete. Yeah, that one's out of there. Volga class is obsolete. Minsk class is obsolete. But the Kiel class is recommissioned. Yes. There we go. Because those are two different types of ships. Light cruiser, heavy cruiser. Alright. How many heavy cruisers do you have? You have 2 heavy cruisers. Let's get you 2 more heavy cruisers of the new classes. Turn off that outdated equipment. And you are going to the Pacific Fleet. Pacific Strike Force. Pacific Strike Force. Alright, that's going to finish on the 15th. Sunk 7 Shoshone destroyers. Sunk 5 light cruisers and 26 more destroyers. Excellent. Alright, speaking of the Pacific Fleet, we need to send two destroyers. Excellent. Light cruiser, heavy cruiser, battleship. Okay. It looks like they are making some headway there. There really isn't much I can do other than wait. And hope that my allies can win that particular campaign, because the supply situation there is already overloaded. Okay, well, those two ships finished, and we still don't have enough. 6 heavy cruisers, 8 light cruisers, and 11 destroyers just got sunk. Give me more steel. How much more do I need? 216 steel. Yikes. Alright, all the steel. Give it to me. And some rubber, apparently. That's because I think that England got most of Shoshone's steel in current occupation. So we need to get through the peace conference so that I can get access to that. I got lots of army experience. It's kind of going to waste here at the moment. But I'd like a new vehicle to kind of use it on. We do need to start getting modern tanks. Because we are in the 50s now. Yeah, progress is being made here. It's just a matter of waiting. These guys all got themselves cut off. That's unfortunate. Can I get aircraft into the air zones there? No. Are there any airfields that I can send aircraft to? Yes. Alright, there's the heavy ship hull. I am going to keep working on these here. Okay, let's see. Fighter wings. I'll send some fighter wings there. See if I can help. And some close air support. Now, you have everything you need to become a new patrol group. Patrol group. You two need to merge. Come on, go, go, go. And that means that the Pacific Fleet can add another area to its patrol there. Are these guys actually doing anything? I don't think so. They're all in Newfoundland, docked. Can I send them? There. Perhaps. Alright, what I'm going to go ahead and do is have you start working on modern tanks. They have some divisions cut off there. And you're just going to leave them there? Alright. Whatever. Alright, we have air control here. I can tell them to do air supplies. Alright, so there's all of our naval doctrines done. All of our air doctrines are done. All of our land doctrines are done. So let's keep on working on naval tech. Let's see. Could I potentially, at some point here, use my paratroopers? Are they able to get down here? Yes, they are. Okay. We might lose all of them, but you never know. I might want to actually build here. Or a few more civilian factories, of all things. Just get a few more factories going overall. Do I have a strategic bomber wing out here? I do, in fact, have a strategic bomber wing out here. Let's start doing a little bit of strategic nuclear destruction. That's a little bit too far away, it looks like. Alright, so we've hit their major cities and their airfield. And I think I can actually just put them on some standard strategic bombing. Yeah, do that. Alright, my paratroopers are here. Where could they potentially drop? Just go straight out the capital? Sure. You know what? Let's do it. Let's just see what happens. It could be bad. Alright, you have to turn that off. Division still preparing. Well, thing is, I'm not sure I can do this from any other airfield. Do I have to... Is it gonna wait until maximum... Or do I maybe not have enough transport planes out there? Let me just experiment with something. We definitely have sufficient air superiority. Alright, move the planes there. We need some tungsten. We need some rubber. Alright, what do we need more of? Well, we're going to need more modern tanks. And I'm going to produce them in parallel here. So I'll probably just hold on to these free factories for the time being. Yeah, I think it's due to the attrition. We just don't have the supplies here. Where do we have the supplies? We have the supplies there. The thing is, I don't think I can fly out of these airfields. Yeah, supplies in this whole area are overloaded. Let's fall back to a different airfield. Oh, and of course... There we go. Go for it. They're gonna need supplies. Okay. And move to that airfield. It actually says, I think that I have a better coverage from there. Do these guys have enough organization to move at all? So we got new carriers, new submarines. Yeah, they can apparently move. Well, we're out of time for the episode. Trying to see, is there anywhere that could give me better coverage to supply these troops? And of course, there's the peace conference. Oh my. Okay, well, and the only ones in here are Cambodia and Shoshone. All right. The English already created a puppet. A couple puppets. Tungsten. Okay, so they took the tungsten. That has 64 steel. Okay, but this is available. And that's available. Okay, so that'll get me some steel. Okay, I think that's the most I can take at the moment. So take it. That gives me my steel. I don't think I can do much with what I've got right now, so I'll go ahead. England has set up a collaboration with government in Cambodia. So they set up a puppet in Cambodia. Okay. They haven't done anything else. I need that. I'm not going to let that sit there. Liberates Champa and installs a friendly regime. Okay, so they set up another puppet. I don't know where. I would really like this. Because it actually has some resources. I could take that. I can take that. But that's about it. Take it. Can I get this? No. Can I pass on that? Yeah. Take this. Okay. Oregon, I don't really care. We're done. Okay, so they're a puppet. They are now a puppet. I got most of the steel. Okay, I think I got most of the steel. I got the tungsten and the oil. So that's good. Which means I'm now overbuying tungsten. And overbuying oil or rubber a little bit. Or no, I'm not. I'm overbuying steel. Okay. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and end the episode there. We're no longer at war. We have no more wars, which means I need to start working on what the next absorption is going to be. I was talking about the Indian subcontinent, which is not a bad idea considering how many resources they have. I'm going after steel. There's a bunch of steel here. Yeah. They have aluminum. I can't absorb China anymore because they joined the faction. That's alright. Alright, but for now, we will stop here. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.